Alright guys, we're back at it this morning. We're going to try to get some of the skirting done. But first I got to pull the fender off of here because I got to get down in here, take the airbag out, and put some bracing in there for the airbag brackets. And then once that's done, then we can start putting everything back together and getting it tacked into place. So we'll get the fender pulled out of here and get the brackets made, and then start working on this guy. And then maybe this afternoon I got to start working on getting the rollback ready, so we can start using that again. We've been waiting on motor carriers. They've been dragging their feet on my paperwork, so I just got approved, so we're back on the road. So, alright guys, here we go. Alright guys, we got one side done. I'm gonna let it cool down. I'm gonna go work on the other side real quick, knock it out, and then we'll be back to Alright guys, so we made a change to the tail lights. So instead of being on the bottom, I'm going to move them up here, just because we're changing some of the toolbox stuff. And less chance if you're standing on here you kick the tail light. So we're going to be up here and we're going to cut them out. Alright guys, there's our holes. We'll get them cleaned up and we'll let them cool down for a while before I start playing with them too much. Now it's back to the fenders. The reason I cut them out early is I didn't want all the schmutz to get trapped in there and then I'd have to clean up even more. Alright guys, so I've got a little bit more of the toolboxes done. I got that all sheeted in. I got the brace for the fender. And then we got this guy here shaped up. So, starting to come along. So I've got a lot of welding ahead. I'm going to put some heavier tacks everywhere because once I start welding, these little tacks will just pop and break. So, well, this is turning out pretty good. So yesterday I was looking at this and I'd gotten this toolbox to put up in here. And it would have gone in the corner up here. But I didn't like the way it was. I could get more toolbox square footage if I just made my own. So the sheet that's I have for this piece here will cut in a door just like I did in the back here. Okay. So that'll give them some more toolbox room than using this box here. That's why I had sheeted the whole thing in the back. So yeah, it'll give them a little bit more room to put stuff, and then I'll figure out something to do with the smaller boxes. So but we're gonna get back to it and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Guys, so we've got a little bit more done with the truck. Yesterday was super nasty. It was raining and snowing, and I didn't film anything yesterday, so just trying to get this side done. So that's what we got done so far. This is our little toolbox, and it'll have this whole space all the way up in here. Here's the front fender piece. Step back a little bit. But yeah, I think it's turning out pretty good. So now all I've got to do is start welding this thing up. I will weld it in kind of patches so we don't warp this plate. It wouldn't take much to warp it. So alright, well, we're gonna get to it, and then we'll be working on the other side at the same time while this side cools down, back and forth. Alright guys, we're back at it today. We got the passenger side kind of mocked up there while it's welded in, but I've got to make the panels for this and this side. So it's coming along. I've also got some welded bungs to put in the corners for drainage if it ever gets any water in there. But first, we're just going to get the side piece cut out and start putting it in. Alright guys, so that's the start of the door. So the piece that we cut out, I'll clean it up and it'll sit flush, and we got a little latch and hinges, and it should work out. Alright guys, I've got the last panel tacked in place. So now we just have a whole lot of welding to do. The other side is already finished. It's all welded up. The back is welded, and so we're going to weld this up and then start working on the door hinges and the door locks. But for now, we're going to call it for this one, guys, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.